The University at Albany, the site for the first America East men's lacrosse semifinal between number 3 seed Binghamton and the 2 seed UMBC. Hi everybody, I'm Chris Watson, that's Kelly O'Donnell. This game was two of the best defenses in the conference and in the country. It lived up to expectations. If you like defense, this was the game for you.
And if you like goalkeeping, especially what we saw in the second half with Tanner Cousins, he was extraordinary. Only one save at halftime. He didn't have a whole lot to do. Binghamton led 5-3, and then it was the Tanner Cousins show in the second half, the first-team All-America East goalie with 8 second-half saves.
It was a defense-first, offense-second kind of game. Here's a look at some of the highlights from the America East semifinal number 1. Early on, 2-2 game, back and forth. We had a little bit of a flow going on.
Yeah, it was tied 2-2 at the end of the first quarter. Every time Binghamton scored, UMBC had an answer. You see UMBC with a turnover. Jack Andrews had the first of the game for the Retrievers, and it felt like this game was going to be just as tight as the April 15th regular season edition, which UMBC took 7-6.
Big shot from the outside there gave Binghamton the lead back. But as mentioned, 2-2 in the early going, and kind of anything you can do, I can do. Ryan Frawley scores there. You spoke about the goaltender, Tanner Cousins from Binghamton. He was fantastic, even better in the second half than he was in the first half. There was a nice save there.
And then after that, we saw Tom Moore really do it. Actually, before we go to Tom Moore, it's Joe Licata in an unsettled situation there, and then just a little bit more Tanner Cousins stopping anything that was thrown at him in the second half, and then Tom Moore, the top offensive weapon for Binghamton, who was held in check in the first half. He really led the charge to put this game out of reach.
Exactly. Moore did his part. Cousins celebrates because he takes Binghamton to an America East Championship game for just the second time in school history. They were there in 2004. They are back in 2017. A look at the final stats from America East semifinal number 1. UMBC had a couple cracks late on the extra man, never really got it going, but that Binghamton defense didn't disappoint.
Yeah, you know, face-offs, that was a key to this game. We said UMBC needs to be better than 50% to have a chance, and they were. This is a team that's in the 40s for the season. They won 10 out of 16 at the X, but they struggled against Cousins, and they struggled in the extra man opportunity like they've done all season long, and just about 27%. 0 for 4, a couple of those chances in the fourth quarter, and they just couldn't cash in.
So first-year head coach Kevin McCune guides his alma mater into the America East Championship game. They get the winner of the 4 seed Stony Brook and the host team, the number 1 seed UAlbany, Saturday at noon on ESPNU.